Hey everyone, welcome to Rollin' and Dough. I'm your host, Nick. With me, not as always, we're missing someone. Dylan, we're not missing you. How are you?
Nick, I'm doing good, and I just wanted on the record that when I have good weeks, when I have bad weeks, I still show up. I'm not someone who has a good week, gets a lead, and decides just to not show up and not make picks. Therefore, I could sit on my lead. So just want to do the honorable thing and be here for everybody every week.
Yeah, and I was thinking about making some jokes that Troy quit TechNTortillas or that we kicked him off or, it's just for the best that he's not on, but I know he'd get all upset. So Troy is on vacation. He will be back next week. Troy, of course, we miss you, but I think Dylan's right. I think it is kind of funny. You have one good week and now you're sitting on picks. Um, Very interesting. Good news, though. Great news, some would say. We're doing things a little differently today. We've got our not a celebrity guest picker that's going to be with us the whole show. He's off screen right now, but some of you might know him as our friend from Utah who was so scared that his family was going to get taken by Bigfoot. There he is. And some of you know him from our other podcasts. It is Dallas Hall. Dallas, how are you?
I'm great, Nick. It's a pleasure to finally make an appearance on the Pick Show.
Man.
I'm excited. I've watched the show from afar, and y'all have some fun on here. So I'm excited to get going.
People are nervous, and by people I mean Troy, that you're here to take his job. Care to comment?
Oh, I absolutely am. This will be my first of many appearances, and
Wow.
Troy will no longer be on the show.
Wow. This is an interview. Okay, Dylan, you know the drill. Let's ask our guest picker. Any questions?
Yeah, Dallas, Dylan here, TechNTortillas. Got a quick question for you. Give me 3 things you do better than Troy.
Well, I'm gonna prove today that I pick better. One.
Okay.
I think I set up this banner nice and concise. It's not as long as maybe previously. All right, we can get through this banner in less than 30 seconds. All right. and I'll say I think I've got a better beard going right now.
Oh man,
Nick, I'm sold. I think we make a change.
hang on. So Dallas, Nick DeMincher, TechNTortillas. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Hey, give me 3 things Troy doesn't do very well.
Man, hey, look, I've already pointed out that I'm taking over the job. I don't want to kick a guy when he's down. So
You said when he's down. You said when he's down. Are you saying he has weak knees?
Look,
I've always said that.
Buckle.
Man, poor Troy. We better hope Troy hasn't started drinking when he sees this.
It's not
Russ, we're
Saturday.
gonna get some nasty text messages. Is he gonna? Yeah, as long as he doesn't watch this on Saturday, we should be good. All right, let's dive right into the show. First pick of the night, guys. Ohio State versus Iowa. We got Ohio State minus 20.5, over under 44.5. Dallas, I'm going to tell you something. I already know where Troy's going to give you feedback.
Where's that?
You don't have the rankings.
Well, to be fair, the ticker that he provided didn't have the rankings, so
I know. I'm just preparing you for what Troy's going to say.
look.
All right, enough Troy talk. All right, Dallas, lead us off.
Yeah, really interesting game here. I think that Iowa's defense, hasn't been as prolific as in years past, and they've actually been able to put some points on the board occasionally. So here at 44.5, I'm staring at that juicy over, and I think that's where I'd put my money.
Licking those lips.
Yeah, licking the lips, the chops.
You know what I feel like when I just did that?
What?
McPoyle's sister. Dylan, thoughts?
Well,
Or
I've
Anthony?
always been a big Iowa guy. Always been a fan of Iowa. Always back Iowa.
You do.
This game scares the living crap out of me. They just their best game. They can't score enough to even stay close with Ohio State. I'm going to go ahead and lay the 20.5 with Ohio State. I think they win big. And I'm going to take the over 44.5 because Ohio State will score that much. Iowa will try to come back, and they will make a lot of mistakes trying to throw the football. Ohio State's going to put up a lot of points. They're going to win. Give me that in the over.
I'm going to take the over as well. Iowa's going to do a great job of scoring on Ohio State's third string defense.
Jake Bowers just homered.
And then there's that. Offense all over the place. Offense coming out of your ears. Dallas, next picks.
Let's do it.
Georgia, minus 24 versus Auburn, over under 53.5. I'll take this one. Give me the over. Give me over 53.5. I think Georgia's going to come out furious and trying to score, looking to make a statement. I think Auburn will put up a couple touchdowns, which I think will get me to that 53.5. And I think that's how many points Georgia's going to score. So as long as Auburn can just score 2 touchdowns, I think I'm in the safe zone here. Georgia mad. Dylan.
Yeah, I was gonna say in honor of Troy, Georgia mad. Georgia big mad. They almost made the full comeback, but just fell a little bit short. Hey, just a little bit. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the 24. Georgia minus 24 here. I think poor Auburn. They're gonna run into a team that's a little mad after not finishing off that comeback last week.
Good Lord. 24. Dallas.
It's a lot of points, Nick. It's a lot of points.
I know, a lot of points in the middle of the season, but whatever.
Georgia's looked not quite like themselves, at least the way they've looked the last couple of years, but they might have found something in that second half of the Bama game. So I'm going to take the points. Auburn is horrible. They let OU put up the most points against an FBS team I think they have all year, which is not saying much, but I think that Georgia's going to have their way on offense, and they might cover the spread or the over-under themselves. But I definitely like them getting 24.
Yeah.
I will say my model does have Georgia scoring exactly 53.5 points, Dallas, so that's good for you. And Brewers just went back-to-back homers.
Nice. Dallas.
Sorry.
I need you to be on this.
Look, hey, all right.
I know you said
you. At the beginning of the episode, Troy's better at advancing the game.
I was going to say, can I tell you something? You came in here saying you were taking a man's job. I need you to take it. It's not going to be given.
Look,
Nick, Dallas has a better 40 time, though.
I'm going to pull a Georgia in the second half and fall apart at the end.
There you go. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to say it until I see it happen, but I'm a little nervous about a pitfall that might come your way. So we'll see. I'll call it out if it happens.
Okay.
Nebraska minus 6.5 versus Rutgers, over under 42.5. Dallas.
All right. I know y'all are Schiano men on this podcast.
We are.
Rutgers, it was a miracle that they won the game last week. I know Dylan's not a big fan of those net success rankings, but
I still don't get what those graphs mean.
It was one of the most lopsided games I've ever seen. Going on the road to Nebraska, a feisty Dylan Raiola team. I'm going to take Nebraska minus 6.5.
We're Schiano. And we're sticking with Rutgers. Taking Rutgers plus 6.5. You're not wrong. Nebraska's quarterback is good, but there's something special in the air out in New Jersey. And you know what it is? Rutgers football. Dylan.
Nick, I just want to say that I'm lockstep with you in the fact that I know what this pitfall you think Dallas might make is, and I would give it 80% chance he's going to do it. But
gonna happen,
before
It's gonna
before
happen.
that happens, go ahead. And of course, I'm taking Rutgers. Rutgers, the state university in New Jersey, they're going to go ahead and win this one against wannabe Patrick Mahomes. So I'll take Rutgers plus 6.5. I'll take Rutgers money line, and this team's going to score over 17.5. So give me Rutgers team total over 17.5. It's all Rutgers, baby.
Dylan, the
Cristiano,
mistake's
man.
about to happen, right?
Yes, it is.
Dylan, if Rutgers wins this, do they play for the Big Ten championship? Because they've got a really easy schedule.
Dallas, we're talking about national championships at Rutgers, okay? We're not looking at little things like that.
Nothing less.
Moving on.
Yep, there it is. I knew
He did it. He did it. Do you watch our podcast, Dallas?
Yeah.
You know what you did?
What did I do?
We don't pick this game in the middle.
Well, that's the way.
This
Mr.
is the
Troy
pick that
did
people are
lined up.
looking for, Dallas. Are you saying
All
Troy
right.
sabotaged you?
He could
I
have.
like that.
It's the sabotage.
I like that because Troy gave you that list.
Yeah, I know, and I just copied and pasted it.
He put Tech in the middle on purpose.
Man, this goes deeper than we thought.
Dude, that's brutal. Dylan, I'm glad you knew what I knew. Texas A&M minus 2.5 versus Missouri over under 48.5. I'm going to go ahead and I'm taking Missouri all day. Missouri all day plus 2.5. You know what? Give me Missouri money line. A&M is going to screw this up. I'm shocked they're favored by 2.5 because they're at home.
Yeah.
That is shocking. Shocking. Even being at home. No way those bums beat Missouri. I don't care who jumps in next. I'm mad.
I'll go next. Neither of these teams are good. Both of these teams will probably be unranked by the end of the year. I don't know how Missouri is in the top 10 after squeaking out a couple of games against a horrible Vandy team and a group of 5 teams.
Hey,
I mean, it's Vandy, all right?
what are they, like 4-2 or 3-2?
I'm not sure, but
they've won an SEC game, Dallas. So take it easy on them.
Okay. Well, this seems like one of those sloppy games. A&M's offense has not looked great. Missouri hasn't looked sharp, and so I'm going to take the under. A&M's got a really feisty defense as well, and I think Missouri coming in there will have a tough time moving the ball.
Who's winning the game, Dallas?
Oh, I kind of think A&M pulls it out. I know, as disgusting as that is, I'm not a believer in Missouri this year.
Well, you're fitting Troy's shoes nicely, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Picking Aggie to win. All right, Dylan. Tell him why he's wrong.
Yeah, so he's wrong. He is right that Missouri hasn't looked that great, but A&M's looked terrible. I've done one thing on this show that's been very, very profitable, and that's just not choosing Aggie. Anytime we talk about Aggie, just going against him works every time. Plus, Missouri will be fired up after they just won a national championship against Arizona State, where they put up like 115 points. So this Missouri team's coming in off of that high, which is one of the high of all times. I get it. Maybe Dallas is thinking it's a little bit of a come down spot, but I think they'll have the boys ready. I'm going to go ahead and take Missouri plus 2.5 Missouri money line.
Dallas, care to comment?
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's right.
No. On that Arizona State national championship loss to Missouri.
Oh, look.
In college football 25. It's in the game.
Apparently, if you kick enough onside kicks, your guy's just going to explode at midfield. So, for those who don't know, we played a championship game, and Dylan wanted a fumbled onside kick where the ball hit the scoreboard. So,
touchdown.
Yeah, it was. That game's something else.
Next pick. The big one, Air Force plus 10 versus Navy, over under 35.5.
Oh, yes.
Dylan, I'll let you pick first.
All right, guys. I love Service Academy games. We all know that these are my favorite games all the time. Since 2005, Service Academy unders are 46, 10, and 1. So you have to think bet under, right? Because keep riding that trend until it goes. I think it goes, guys. I think it's gone. We have our Navy and Air Force air raid offenses now. They're throwing like 10 times a game each. This is insane. These guys have quarterbacks now that actually throw the ball in a total of 30, 35 and a half? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the over in this game. I was looking at all the final scores of Navy versus Air Force games. Sure, there's a few low ones, but a lot of times that these two teams put up points against each other. So I'll go ahead and take Navy over 22 and a half team total. I'll take Navy minus 10, and I'll take the over in the game, 35 and a half.
Yeah, Dylan, I'm right there with you, man. The armed forces, the academies are having a renaissance right now, and they're learning how to score the ball. I will ride with you on the over, and I will ride with you on Navy's team over as well. I don't know if Navy's going to win by 10, but they're going to score. Dallas.
So the month of October is
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Possibly.
Spooky season.
Spooky season.
Spooky season.
QB Halloween.
In a week from Monday will be the Naval Academy's birthday. I believe it's the 250th birthday. The Navy boys are going to be fired up heading into that. So give me Navy minus 10. Give me Navy to what'd you say the team total over was in this?
22 and a half.
22 and a half. Give me the over on that. Navy runs away with this, winning by 20, 30 points.
Wow.
Guys, I just want to tell you, Army Navy this year.
I know.
They're going to be like one. They're both going to have either one or two losses, and that's it.
To Notre Dame. Yeah. Dude, oh my God. Could you imagine if they're undefeated?
Dude, Army and Navy are both really good this year.
College football playoff?
That would
awesome.
be America. I want it. Give me it. All right. Dallas, the last game.
Can I click it?
Go backwards. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. The one that people have been waiting for. And we teased them earlier. Arizona, minus 6.5.
Yeah.
What?
Good. Get your bets in now. Versus Texas Tech, over under 64.5. Okay, Dallas, go.
I mean, you got to ride with the Red Raiders here. Arizona's at the bottom of the conference in rush defense, and I think this is another big game for Taj Brooks. Lean on him. Hopefully we get Braylon Lux back in the secondary to help slow down their passing attack. But I've got some confidence that the defense is going to straighten some things out here and get a few stops when we need to. But Arizona's defense, especially their pass defense, has been heavily reliant on being able to get to the passer, and Tech's been a top 10 team in pass pro all year. So I like how Tech matches up in this game. Give me them to cover, money line, and I'll take the under 64.5.
All right. Dylan, talk to me.
Yeah, no, Dallas made a lot of the points I wanted to talk about. The pass protection versus their pass rush is obviously going to be huge. Taj Brooks might get 700 yards in this game alone. It's nice of Vegas, the bookmakers, to give us 6.5 when you don't even need it. So, yeah, I'll take plus 6.5. I'll take the money line. I'll take Texas Tech over 28.5. Guys, this is the start of the rebirth of the Texas Tech football program. This is going to be, you're going to win this game. You're going to go into the bye week feeling good, beat the crap out of Baylor the following week. Boys are going to be ranked soon. And I don't know if we're ready to deal with that. So it's coming. Prepare yourselves now, because there's nothing stopping this team. Side note, there is one thing that scares me. It's Baron Morton's home versus road splits. But it's not going to stop us, because Taj is going to make sure it doesn't stop us. So go ahead. Give me everything I just said. Texas Tech all the way. They might, Dallas, I won't touch the over-under, but Tech might score 64.5 by themselves. Texas Tech will win this game.
Tech minus 6.5. Tech money line. Tech over 28.5. Here's what I'm going to tell you. No, Tech -6. I'm taking the alternate
The
line.
alternate line. My God.
Tech plus 6.5. Here's what I'm going to tell you, boys. It's the beginning of the end for the Big 12. All right? We're here, and we're about to take over. It's, guys, it's not even a thing. I can't wait for this weekend. I've been waiting all week for this game, okay? I haven't been able to pay attention with anything I've been doing, all right? My baby, she was crying. I didn't even hear her because I was just listening to Taj Brooks talk about what he's going to do this week. Sorry, my bad dad. I don't know. All I know is I love my Red Raiders. That was a joke. That was a joke. Guys, I'm so excited. And to Dylan's point, when we win this game, it's going to be big time. It's going to be big time. So just get ready, fans. Get ready, Red Raiders. 3-0 in conference, going into the bye week. I almost wish I could get type 2 diabetes so I could double down on my diabetes because of the amount of Kool-Aid I'll be drinking.
Don't sell yourself short, Nick. Anything you put your mind to.
That's true. If type 1 wasn't enough, give me type 2.
Yeah,
Red
I heard
Raiders all
type
the
2 is
way.
plus 300 right now.
Oh, yeah. All right, fellas, that's all we got for the show today. Dallas, thank you for filling in. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, all the things, please. We appreciate it, guys. Hey, let's go out and get that third conference win, huh?
Let's
Wreck 'em.
do it. Wreck 'em, baby.